In the year 1519, Ferdinand Magellan asked King Manuel I, the ruler of Portugal, for funds to circumnavigate the world by fleet. His initial intentions were to find a fast and efficient route to the Spice Islands, located in modern-day Indonesia by sea. These islands were rich in expensive spices. However, the king rejected his offer. In his determination, Magellan went over to Portugal's rival, Spain, and requested that King Charles funded his expedition. He promised great wealth for the country if he succeeded. King Charles found reason in his claim and agreed to give him the ships and men required to make the journey under one condition. The king wanted Magellan to convert as many people as possible to Christianity. In total, 270 sailors came with him. The Italian scholar and explorer Antonio Pigafetta also wanted to come along for the journey. He was the one to keep a journal on the expedition, and is the reason we know about it today. On September 20th, 1519, Magellan set sail from Spain. He said goodbye to his wife, Beatrice, and his son. The ships then reached South America a little more than a month later. They began following the coast in search of the rumored strait that connected the Atlantic to the later named Pacific Ocean. They then stopped at Port St. Julian on Easter Day, where an uprising amongst the sailors took place. Magellan instantly stopped the uprising by killing one captain and leaving another behind at the port. As the expedition continued, more and more sailors were dying from things such as scurvy or hunger. They lacked vitamin C. Magellan, however, had his own private store of marmalade and preserved fruit, so he never suffered from any of these illnesses. Magellan then reached the strait and crossed over its rough waters into the Pacific Ocean. He was astounded by how peaceful the waters were in comparison. He called the ocean Pacifico, meaning peaceful. Magellan then landed on the island known as Cebu in the present-day Philippines. Magellan befriended the locals because he wanted to convert them all to Christianity to keep his promise to the king. Cebu leaders then asked Magellan to help them with battling against their rivals on the island of Mactan. Magellan said he would help them and to win their favor so that way he could convert more of them to Christianity. Magellan thought he would win swiftly with his European weapons. However, the Mactanese fought well, and Magellan himself died when shot with a poisoned arrow. He died on April 27, 1521. Only 2 ships remain now, due to the dwindling crew. Juan Sebastian Elcano was the next in command and would have to finish the expedition himself. The remaining crew finally reached the Spice Islands on November 5, 1521, and loaded up as many spices as they could take. The crew made it back to Spain in September of 1522. Only 18 of the original crew members had made it back aboard the Victoria, including the Italian scholar Elcano. No permanent settlements were created on the expedition, but those remaining people became the first to ever circumnavigate the globe. Even though Magellan never lived to see the day of the ship's arrival to Spain, his crew and himself became the first people that actually proved that the Earth was round by sailing to the west and making it to the east.